First among the geometric shapes is a square. So for a square, make a loose coil and glue the end and then make an eye shape. So keep the center of the coil just in the center and press the corners to make an eye shape. And then hold the eye shape perpendicular and try to push both the sharp ends towards them with a little pressure, and now we can see the bulged sides. So now we have to shift our hand to the bulged sides and press them to make a crisp and sharp corner. When we adjust the corners, it just becomes a perfect square. For the rectangle, again make a loose coil and I am going to make the same eye-like shape. After that, we are going to manipulate in a different way from the square. So roll your paper, get it out of the tool and press the ends to make a eye shape. Now, while bending, you should make sure that one side is smaller, not exactly the half but away in the middle, so that we get a perfect rectangle. Next is triangle. For the triangle, make a loose coil and press it into a teardrop at first. So after pressing it in one end, I am gluing it down. Now I have to press as shown in the video, so it makes a triangle. So we are going to have 3 sharp corners, and now the triangle is done. Oval also starts with a loose coil. You can make even many shapes as you want, just in the way by manipulating the loose coil to whatever shape that you want. So here, back to the oval. After you make a loose coil, glue the end, and all you have to do is compress it slightly so that it looks like an oval. Sometimes this is a little bit harder to hold the shape, so it is good that we glue it to the base as soon as we finish making the shape. For the heart, I am also using a loose coil. There are different ways to make a heart, and this one is one among them. Make a teardrop, hold the sharp end of the teardrop with your fingers and push the center of the curved surface inward with another finger so that it looks like a heart. Half circle can also be called as D shape. Again, make a loose coil and press it so that it makes a shape of the letter D or a half circle. The next is half moon. So this is much similar like the half circle, the previous one that we made, but the difference is here it is going to be even more curvy. So for doing this, you can use your hands just like that to manipulate, or to make it even more better and quicker, you can use the sides of your quilling tool to give a push around it so that you can make the surface smooth and curvy enough to look like a half moon. So all these shapes you are going to use in your quilling projects wherever it is necessary. You can just use all these shapes to get a new idea for a flower, a mandala, or whatever thing you are just making.